Hi, I'm Ruggero Santa from One Foot in the Door, and today we're looking at some great acting in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Yes, you heard it right. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It's a TV series in the 90s, for those of you who don't know. It was created by Joss Whedon, so the writer and director of the first two Avengers movies. And by the way, it's a great series. If you've never seen it, it's a bit dated, not gonna lie, but it was absolutely amazing at the time. Especially it pioneered many things that were then copied by other people. The lead character is Sarah-Michelle Gellar, and we are looking at a piece of her acting in this episode. This is episode 16 in season 4, by the way. So just a bit of context if you don't know the series, okay? So Buffy is the chosen one. There is one every generation, and she has the power to fight vampires, demons, and whatever. As it happens, you know, during these things, she dies for a few minutes, and so a new chosen one is sort of brought into action, basically. So from season 3, we have two Slayers. There's Faith and Buffy. Faith is a bit of an evil Slayer, so she's quite sassy, she's got a lot of character, and she becomes evil during that season, basically, season 3.
I can't let you do it, Faith.
You're confused, Twinkie. Let me clear you up. Vampire, Slayer, dead vampire.
There's a lot that you don't understand.
In season 4, and this is the episode we're going to look at, so the episode right before, she manages to switch bodies with Buffy. So her mind, her personality, her spirit goes into Buffy's body and vice versa. This means in this scene we see Sarah-Michelle Gellar play Faith in Buffy's body, pretending to be Buffy. Let's have a look and we'll talk about it in a minute, okay?
Why, yes, I would be Buffy. May I help you? Buffy. You can't do that. It's wrong. You can't do that. Because it's naughty. Because it's wrong. Because it's wrong. You can't do that. It's wrong. I'll kick your ass. I'm gonna kill you.
Now that is a very interesting performance, okay? Again, if you have not seen the series, these two characters, Buffy and Faith, are very well established. We know their mannerism, we know how they talk, we know how they behave, okay? We've gone through several hours of adventures with them at this point.
You can't handle watching me live in my own way, having a blast because it tempts you. You know it could be you. There's my girl.
No, I'm not gonna do this.
So it's not like she's just playing a random, slightly different character. No, she has to be Faith. The interesting aspect of this, I think, is especially when she tries really hard to be honest, to be truthful, which is what Buffy does most of the time. You know, when she says, you know, you can't do that, it's wrong, she actually means it. So I want you to stop and think a second about this, okay? So as an actor, you need to say things that a writer wrote and make them sound true, make them sound honest, right? So that's already, and it's a standard thing, we all do it, but it still requires a bit of skill, a bit of training, and that sort of stuff. Now, Buffy in particular, sometimes, not all the time, but she can be very honest, very truthful in, you know, she says upfront what she means upfront. Faith mocks her for this, and now that she's in her body, she's trying to mimic that. So Sarah-Michelle Gellar has to try and be honest and fail. I especially like, let's watch it again, okay? I especially like how she delivers this line here, the last time she says it.
Because it's wrong.
That last "because it's wrong" I think is great, because it's almost there. It's almost 100% honest, but not quite. And we can totally see that is not really honest. What's even more interesting is that obviously throughout the episode, the character has an arc. She changes, she learns some lessons at least, and she does become more honest as she goes, but she's still Faith. So again, Sarah-Michelle Gellar needs to play a character who now becomes more honest and more truthful, whilst not being her own character, by a character that was created and well established by someone else. That takes skill. Now, don't get me wrong, she's not the first one to have played similar things. I remember, for example, in True Blood, a fantastic actor that unfortunately left us way too early, Nelson Ellis, was playing the character of Lafayette, who gets possessed at various times, and his characterization was just brilliant. Another one who does this amazingly in a series by Joss Whedon as well, which is Dollhouse. Check it out if you haven't seen it. A series which is literally based on this concept of, you know, people taking on different personalities, is Enver Gyokai. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. He is brilliant, absolutely brilliant at that.
What are you doing?
Now you don't have to use this color anymore.
God, I wish I was there. Hey, what's she like?
Hey, I noticed you watching me. I think we both know why.
I might actually do a video on him. But this performance from Sarah-Michelle Gellar has an added layer on top of that. So it's not just that she's changing her physicality, her mannerism, the way she speaks, and these kind of things, but she also has this added layer of the character is conscious of trying to imitate someone else. In the other series I mentioned, True Blood and Dollhouse, that's not the case. The character really becomes someone else. So the actor is extremely skilled in becoming someone else, again, by a different way of moving, different way of energy, different feeling, different way of talking, accents as well sometimes. But they're not conscious of this. They just basically act a different character, and they're really good at doing that. In this one, not only she's acting a different character, but that character is imitating the character she usually plays. It's a bit of a mind trick in a way. I think she does it really well. I think she did it really, really well, and I think that is very difficult to do. So don't diss it just because it's Buffy. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below. If you have any requests for other great moments of acting in TV series or movies or whatever, please again leave a comment down below. I'll be more than happy to check them out and maybe share them in videos like this. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe, and don't forget to ring the bell to be notified every time I post a new video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.